Okay, so I'm back and I think we're progressing. I'm not seeing quite as much of the pink inside. But what I'm going to do now is I actually just took a bit liquidy aqua resin. Didn't put too much thickener. There's no fiberglass in it. Oh, I should do the tail too. It's a haphazard job. Oh, sorry, not in the right place. And then I'm actually just going to take some of my aqua glass and I'm going to pop over here. Oh, sorry, I should put my mask on actually for this. Bad. And I'm just going to touch it to the edges like this. This is something that I do. Now I haven't poured the hands yet. I have put a little bit of gel coat down there so that we can at least hopefully seal up where the silicone is cut. What I'm doing is I'm just kind of putting the aqua glass around. You see that? You see it all just kind of sticking in. I take a little bit more. Oops, again I need a camera person. And I'm just going to especially apply it up around here. Now it gets really a bit difficult to handle when it's kind of half wet and sticky. And now you could go probably with your hand and pat it down and everything. But what I found that works really well, so I'm just going to do this. I want to make sure I do it right and not just cut corners because I'm trying to video. I'm going to put a layer of aqua glass in. This is actually quite a bit of aqua glass I'm putting in. Down around the head, especially down around the under here. I've got his teeth, and I really have to be careful. I don't want to pull it off and then find that, you know, I've totally neglected a spot. So I have to get your fingers in there. Totally, you have to be careful it doesn't go through your gloves too. It is a fiberglass reinforcement, so, you know, don't be surprised if you get picked. But it's definitely a lot easier, I think, than your traditional fiberglass. Put a little bit in the feet here. Now, so I put a layer down for the aqua glass to stick into. Maybe not so much there. Now what I'm going to do is I'll just show you a piece. This stuff is called aqua veil. See, you can see through it. Ooh. Okay, and that is their fiber reinforcement. Again, wear a mask when you cut it. Probably I should be wearing one now, but I can't talk. And you can actually see through it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my liquid aqua resin. I'm going to seal in all that aqua glass with this great veil. And the lovely thing about this veil is that it really can, when you put liquid on it, it really does adhere to the sides of the, it's like quite almost flexible, and it almost dissolves. So you just, and what I find this does, this is actually more for when you're working on styrofoam. This aqua veil is for, you know, making your, applying the aqua resin directly onto styrofoam with this aqua veil. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do it with one hand, but if you can see how it's just sealing it down. So in itself, it's not, really isn't the purpose for it. It's more of a reinforcement when you're doing the exterior of a styrofoam piece, but I find that it seals in the aqua glass and I kind of wet it and it makes a really nice surface. So I'm gonna let you go because I've got all this to do, and I'll show you afterwards what it looks like.